that up. If the defendant will start his audio and video, where are you, sir? Muhammad Abdi?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, now don't be in a moving vehicle. You're not, are you?
No, I'm just outside my dialysis, waiting for this to finish.
All right, we are on the record in case number 2024 TR 2149, State of Kansas versus Muhammad Abdi. Please announce appearances.
Jerry Regier on behalf of the state.
Your Honor, Darren Patterson appear on behalf of Muhammad Abdi, who does appear via Zoom audio visual. Judge, this is a case where Mr. Abdi is working on getting a drug and alcohol evaluation for a DUI. We still do not have that, but he is working on that. Would ask court that be set over one additional time.
Mr. Abdi, why did you not go out and get that?
I live in like North Kansas City, and when I Googled alcohol and drug and alcohol evaluation, all the places that came out when I called them, some of them said they don't do it. Some said they only do it for their county, and some said they do it if I'm being admitted there. So I was having a hard time finding a place that does it.
Why didn't you call your attorney for a recommendation?
Oh, I'm not working at the moment. I'm waiting for Social Security benefits, and my phone got cut off. So I hadn't had a phone for about a month.
You didn't know anyone that had a phone that you could borrow?
No. All my relatives, they stay in Minneapolis.
You couldn't find a phone anywhere in Kansas City?
Well,
frankly, sir, I'm having a hard time buying that, but
I mean,
I ordered you May 5th, 2025. I ordered that you could have a continuance to get your drug and alcohol evaluation, and you've had plenty of time to do that. I'm not sure I can trust you to get it if I send it over again.
well, this time I'm trying to look more places farther than me in Olathe, Overland Park.
Judge, if I may, if the court would allow the continuance, I would have Mr. Abdi call my office once a week to keep track of this, to make sure that we get it finished before the next court date.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Regier, your response to the continuance?
Your Honor, it would appear based off my notes that we are in the exact same position as we were some time ago at the last hearing. It looks like that was over 2 months ago on May 5th. However, I believe the court is well aware of the statutory requirement insofar as drug and alcohol evaluations pre-sentencing are insofar as count one is concerned, and the state is not aware of any statutory exceptions.
Well, I do not show that he's entered his plea yet, Mr. Patterson, that you wanted to set it over for plea and sentence together. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Well, I'm inclined to say let's at least take his plea today. So what is his plea agreement?
And Judge, I was still working on some discovery issues, which was announced May 5th. So I haven't reviewed that discovery yet. That's why we weren't ready for plea, but I anticipate it will be for plea based upon the other discovery I've received. Just want to make sure.
If I give you some time, will it be sufficient, some time during this hearing, would it be sufficient to answer your questions and allow him to enter his plea today?
I can't promise that, Judge, but I can sure attempt it if that's what the court would ask.
I would prefer, I'd prefer to make some progress on this. I truly would. So I can give you some time, you want Mr. Abdi to stick around? Do you want to look at that or?
That'd be fine, Judge.
All right, let's try that. We'll be in recess.
And
Don't
although,
move.
Judge, Mr. Abdi stated he was outside of the place where he apparently does his what were you
Oh,
there
his
for, Mr. Abdi?
dialysis. He's doing his
Yeah,
dialysis.
dialysis. So I hate to hold that
All
part.
right, okay. Get some confirmation for your attorney that you're really doing dialysis.
Yes, ma'am.
And then when do you want him to contact you, Mr. Patterson, so he can set up that weekly contact?
He can just call my office, talk to my assistant. She will set it up on the calendar.
All right, do that before you leave your truck. Are you a truck driver?
No, ma'am. I haven't worked since November, since I started dialysis.
Or what kind of truck are you in?
No, I don't work. I'm not in a truck. I'm in my sister's car.
Okay. 8 weeks?
Probably just whatever the next court date is would be sufficient.
What do you have, Jim?
September 29th, Your Honor.
September 29th.
I'm sorry, was that the 28th or 29th, Judge?
Jim?
The 29th.
Very good, thank you.
Zoom at 8 a.m. September 29th. If you lose your phone, if you're, I don't want any excuses.
Yes, Your Honor.
I've given you now, it looks like 4 months to get an alcohol and drug evaluation. You better have it done.
Yes, Your Honor. I will.
All right, it is in order. Conditioning a bond.
Your Honor, if I may interrupt,
Yes.
I made a mistake on that date. That is your pretrial for jury.
Okay, what else do you have? Can we
Once,
make it shorter rather than later?
I do have a September 15th.
September 15th. We're changing it, Mr. Abdi.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah, I'm not messing around with you. I'm really annoyed that you've taken this much time for no good reason, from what I can tell.
Yes, Your Honor.
DUI is a very serious charge. Changing lanes before making safe passage in a single lane, unsafe turning or stopping, those are all combined to serious. So don't fluff this off again. Get it. And you contact your attorney every single week.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You're excused at this time. We'll be in
Thank you,
recess.
Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Your Honor,
Didn't we? Yes.
before the court adjourns this matter, the state would be requesting that the court determine whether or not this continuance is to be assessed against the defense for speedy trial purposes. Under these circumstances, while as the court as well, I routinely make such requests, the state considers that of a special importance in this matter.
This is continued at the defendant's request. Time to the defendant. All right, now we're adjourned again. You may go, sir. Did we have anybody else that we were recessing besides Patricia Jones with McClendon? Are they back yet?
I
They're
have
not
not seen
back.
court security 2 yet.
Okay. Dylan Andrews?
Judge, before we go on the record on this one, I would just ask Mr. Regier if he's reviewed my notes on Dylan Andrews and if it's acceptable.
Your Honor, may I request a brief recess?
Yes, but it would sure help the court's time if Mr. Patterson got those requests to the state and the state could respond to them before the actual hearing. Just asking, see if you can do that. All right, recess granted.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
All right, let's talk about that. This hearing had the tone of a court that's trying very hard to be patient, while also running low on patience. The case of State of Kansas v. Muhammad Abdi centered around a DUI charge and, more specifically, the persistent absence of a drug and alcohol evaluation. Now, this isn't some optional addendum, a statutory requirement before sentencing. And yet, here we were, in late July, with a defendant who still hadn't gotten it done since being ordered back on May 5th. Mr. Abdi, appearing via Zoom from his sister's car outside his dialysis center, explained that he'd struggled to find a place willing to conduct the evaluation. Some clinics said they didn't take clients from outside the county. Some required residency, and others just didn't offer the service at all. To make matters more complicated, he'd gone a month without a phone due to financial hardship, which made contacting his attorney next to impossible. Judge Webster, fair but firm, was not buying all of it. She was direct, even blunt, in her skepticism that Mr. Abdi couldn't find any phone in all of Kansas City. And really, you can't blame her. For months had passed, and from the court's point of view, it felt like they were in the exact same place they were at the last hearing. But credit where it's due. Public Defender Darren Patterson stepped in to offer a solution. He proposed weekly check-ins between Mr. Abdi and his office to track progress, trying to assure the court that this time, it wouldn't fall through the cracks. Judge Webster agreed reluctantly, but gave one more shot at a continuance, this time moving the court date to September 15th instead of the originally proposed 29th, and not without making it abundantly clear, no more excuses. She ordered Abdi to complete the evaluation and keep in touch, stating flatly that she was really annoyed with the delay and emphasizing the seriousness of the DUI charge, especially given the additional allegations like unsafe turns and improper lane changes. Throughout the exchange, Abdi was respectful and apologetic, but also clearly under pressure. His health, lack of transportation, and general life circumstances are part of the picture here. Still, the court has to balance empathy with accountability, and this hearing was a live demonstration of that tightrope walk. The prosecutor requested that the delay be charged to the defense for speedy trial purposes, and the judge agreed, marking the time against Mr. Abdi. So what's the takeaway? Sometimes it's not about whether someone wants to comply, it's about whether they're in a position to make it happen. But even so, the court can only wait so long. Judge Webster gave Mr. Abdi a final shot, but she's made it clear, show up on September 15th with your paperwork in hand, or this case takes a turn. If you found this hearing insightful, consider subscribing, hitting the bell, and letting me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every one.